Well, that's right. We are out here at the Maze Craze at Galloway Farms in Columbus County. And I do want to clarify something real quick. Traditionally, these Maze Crazes are made of corn. But this farm, we have a little something different going on this year because of the drought. Corn isn't doing so hot in Columbus County, so we're using what's called sorghum instead. And this is the creator and owner. This is Alma Galloway. Good morning, Alma.
Good morning, Claire.
All right, tell us how you got this idea to start the Maze Craze. And coming up, we're going to show you guys just exactly what shaped this craze, and it's pretty incredible. Like, tell us how this all started and how you actually created it.
Well, I've always wanted to do something on the farm to generate a second income, and talked my husband into letting me use part of the farm, and I wanted to do a maze. And like you said, traditionally they're corn, and I just had a feeling I wanted to use something different this year, so we went with sorghum, and it's done very well.
All right, and this is not the full maze that you're looking at here, but what this is for the kids, because that's 4 miles worth of maze in there, and it's 11 acres. So if you can imagine you have little kids, they might be a little intimidated by that. So this is the kid-friendly area, and I know you all have lots of other activities planned for the kids as well.
That's right. We have a lot of activities. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right. Well, throughout the morning we'll be here. We may even venture into the maze, so wish me luck. It should be exciting. We'll have a lot more about this coming up throughout the morning. Right now we're going to send it back to Kim and Colin.
All right, can't wait to see more. Out on the ground in Hallsboro. How are things going out there, Claire?
Hey, Colin, good morning. Well, talking about that aerial view you were mentioning, we have a great picture to show everybody. I want to point this out. This is what the Maze Craze looks like, so you can see how cool. This is actually a Galloway cow, belted cow, and then there's 6 different mazes. You can see each plot has its own design throughout there, and all of this is about 4 miles worth of maze, so pretty cool design. And the neat thing is that it's not actually corn, because the corn crops didn't do so well in Columbus County this year. It's made out of sorghum. And with us this morning we have Alma Galloway, who designed this. And if you could tell us, how did you create this?
Well, Claire, I knew I was going to have a maze, and we decided to go with the sorghum, like we said earlier. And we planted the whole field, which is 11 acres, in the sorghum, and it's planted in rows, and it's a solid field. And then I came up with a design for the middle, which was the theme with the belted Galloway cow. And I hired a maze designer out of Missouri who is a professional precision maze cutter. And he came, and after about 4 weeks after we planted it, was about knee-high, and he came and he cut all these paths in there.
And the neat thing, too, and this is unique about this particular Maze Craze, is that it's all green. Because normally, in other areas where they have these mazes, the corn is brown, and it's because it's already been picked, so it's nearing the end of its life cycle. But this is bright green, and just look how tall it is. It's very easy for somebody to get lost in here.
That's right, and it's very pretty, and it is tall. Some of it is 10 to 12 feet in height.
Awesome. Well, the grand opening is actually this Saturday, and they're planning on having it last all the way to the end of October, hopefully even into November. But right now, I'm going to be brave, and I love to have my tour guide, Walker. Good morning, Walker. And Walker's going to lead me in there, so I'm going to head in there and check it out. So hopefully I'll make it back for the next live shot, but if not, I'm in here somewhere. So see you guys soon. So, Walker.
You are brave, Claire. All right, thanks a lot. Well, the NC live this morning to show us a little bit more. Claire, last time we were talking to you, you were making your way into the maze, so it's good to hear your voice. I can see you. You got through it okay?
I'm here, making my way. Luckily, I have my tour guide, Walker, who's been helping me out, and Alma's here, too. And, Kim, what I want to talk about this time is there's more to all of this than just finding your way out of the maze. It's actually kind of a little game, and you have to find specific checkpoints, and at the end of it all, you can be eligible to win a grand prize. So I'm going to let Alma explain that a little better than I just did. Good morning, Alma.
Hey, Claire. That's right, Claire. We have, like we said earlier, we have 6 different mazes, and in each side of every maze there's a checkpoint, and located at each checkpoint is a podium with a map, and it tells you which checkpoint you've located, and on that podium is a hole punch. And we give you a card when you come in that has a map. And when you find that hole punch, you find the mark on the card that matches that hole punch. And here we have found the clover at one of the checkpoints while we were in there. So we punched the clover. So then you try to find your way back out of that maze, and you go to the next one and try to find the checkpoint in that one. And if you can locate all 6 mazes on your visit here, you fill out the back of the card with your name and address and bring it back to the front and hand it to me, and it's going to go into a drawing for a grand prize at the end of the season.
All right. Well, I want to be eligible for that prize if I'm going to be walking through this maze all morning long. It's the least I can do, right? So we've got a couple more to go. And what's the average time you think for how long it might take somebody to get through every checkpoint?
Each maze probably would take you about maybe 15 to 20 minutes to locate that checkpoint. If you have the map, you can probably do it a little faster. If you're not looking at the map, it's really cool to maybe challenge yourself and just start without the map. Look at the name map before you go and say, okay, I can do this, and then just it's kind of fun without the map because you can really get turned around in there. So that's a big challenge too.
All right. Well, I don't know if I'm quite ready to get rid of my tour guide just yet. He's been a big help so far. All right. Well, we'll keep heading back in there, and we're going to send it back to Kim and Colin in the studio right now.
All right. Thanks a lot. Reporter Claire Hoffman is in Hallsboro, and she's been walking through the maze this morning. So we're going live right now to try to find Claire lost in the maze. Claire, you out there?
I'm here, Kim. Thank goodness I got my tour guide with me, and I have Miss Alma Galloway, who's the founder and creator of this fabulous maze. And it's actually a little better now that the sun is finally starting to rise, so it's not as dark. So I think we've made it to our final checkpoint. Here we are. Oh my gosh, this is like the best thing I've seen all day. Well, let's go ahead and put the hole punch in. And now, guys, I am eligible for the grand prize, which we don't know what it is just yet, but I'm sure Alma's got something good. If you can't come up with all this, I'm sure you've got something good planned for that grand prize.
It will be great. I promise you won't be disappointed.
All right, so now that we've done a couple live sets here, I want to give a recap to all our viewers. If you can just tell us again, I know Friday night is the opening night here, but if any tips for people, what to bring, how much it costs, all that good stuff.
Okay, actually, we're open Saturday morning at 11.
Okay.
And the cost is $7 for adults, $5 for 12 and under, 3 and under is free. We'll be open from 11 in the morning until 10 p.m., so you can choose to come during the daytime or chance it at night. We'll be open on Sundays. After Saturday, we'll be open on Sundays from 1 p.m. till 7 p.m., and then from 7 to 9 p.m. will be reservations only. We'll be open Tuesday through Thursday for reservations from 9 a.m. till 7 p.m., and then on Fridays, we'll be open from 3 p.m. till 10 p.m.
All right, and I just want to encourage everybody to bring some bug spray because we've all been getting attacked here, so bug spray will be your best friend. Maybe wear a long sleeve shirt or jeans and definitely boots or hiking shoes, something. No flip-flops. If you leave the flip-flops to the beach, you don't want that here. And also, I just want to remind everybody that while this is a lot of fun, maybe for the older kids and adults, there are a lot of kid-friendly activities out that way, including a little maze, and we have
a rubber duck race, which is going to be a lot of fun, and we also have a barrel train and a hayride.
All right, all kinds of good stuff. So come out here and check it out in Clemson. Kenny will have all the directions on her website too, or if you didn't have time to write down everything that Alma was telling us, you can always check it out there. And let's go ahead right now to Colin Hackman, who's going to fill us in on today's weather. Hey, Colin.
This is so appropriate.
Quite different. Well, today, Carolina in the Morning reporter Claire Hoffman is in Hallsboro with more on the maze and some of the other activities they have going on out there. Good morning, Claire.
Hey, Kim. Good morning. Well, yeah, the maze is awesome. We showed you a little bit about that earlier today, and now we're showing you some of the other activities they have going on, maybe for some of the younger kids or people who aren't quite daring to make it through all the maze. So this is one of the events they have set up here. It's the rubber duck maze. So I've challenged my friend Walker to a race here. He doesn't think a girl can beat him, but I don't know. Are you ready? Are you ready for the race? Okay, so what we're going to do is place our cute little friends here, these rubber ducks, on this, and then this is really cool because it's kind of old-fashioned, and then you start pumping it, and you got to get the ducks all the way to the end. So, oh yeah, I'm in the lead. Here we go. He's hustling. Oh no, he's not going to catch up with me now. That would be embarrassing. Oh no. Gosh, I just got crushed on live TV. Nice job. High five. You beat me fair and square. I got to give it to him. So you can see this is one of the many activities, and then we're going to have Zach take a good look around. We've got this tractor set up here, so you can see little kids can go in there and get a ride around the farm. And you're looking right now at the entrance of the maze Craze, and then what's right there in the center is a little miniature maze for all the little kids, so they can have all the fun of trying to find their way out of the maze without actually being in the giant field. So obviously that can be a little intimidating to them, so they have that option instead. And then there's going to be hay rides and all kinds of fun things. So it's definitely a great adventure for the whole family. And I just want to let everyone know that it officially opens Saturday. And it's going to stay open all the way through the end of October, maybe even into November, just depending on how weather conditions go and all that stuff. But it's fun for everyone, and you don't want to miss this. This is a great opportunity, and it's in Columbus County, Hallsboro. We'll have all the information on our website. So if you have any questions, you can always contact us there. Right now, we're going to send it back to Kim.
All right. Congratulations, Walker. Good job there, beating Clem.